Hey there again, coming back to you with, again, Modern Chord Progressions, page 27. We're dealing with a 1, 6, 2, 5 in the key of C. In last video I took you a little bit down the page. We're starting around the third row down the page, and we're hanging with C6, A minor, D minor, G13, or Ted calls it G7/6. Right. If you're just getting acquainted with these, you know, hang with just the shape. Right. Keep track of, see if you can track the root motion, and label it, right, as in 1, 6, right, 2, 5, and then add the, we're good, D minor, G7/6, or Ted suggests this bad boy, this, and maybe you're adding the 6, the opening. So one more time you got. I'm just walking because it's healthy to walk after lunch. And then Ted takes us here. We got this bad boy. This is a great chord, the C9, major 9 chord, where the pinky's reaching for that 9. Up to the 6, good old minor 7 shape, important one to have here. D minor 7 shape, typical bar. G to 7, he calls it 7/6, people are going to call it 13. And resolve to where you started. I'll do one more. Moving on now. Now here Ted is adding some melody for us. Those handy dandy X's to help us find our way, right? And it's always a good idea to see if you can just pick out the melody, right? That's C, B, C, D, C, B, A, B. That's the melody. With the chords. One more time. And then we get halfway down the page, Ted's like, hey, let's change keys. Let's go to the key of E, which is a very good guitar key. And he starts it on a G sharp, he calls it a G sharp minor 7 augmented, this thing. Right? This is essentially a 3. This is the 3 of E, E, F sharp, G sharp. It's the 3 minor, right? Might play it a touch. Here. Listen to that. Resolve. One more time. And once again, with these practices, you want to trace the root motion. 3, 6, 2, and if you do that, you'll notice that the root motion is very simple. It creates a little box here. 3, 6, 2, 5. Or part. Yeah, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, or 1, 6, 2, 5. I suppose you could say as you develop your harmonic palette and familiarity, you'll start to maybe synonymize is too strong of a word, but see a very close affinity and similarity between certain chords, such as the 1 chord, in this case the 1 chord, which would be an E of some kind, and the 3 minor, which is a G sharp minor of some kind. If we put the E on top, someone's going to say, well, that's really, isn't that an E triad, right? It is. That's an E triad. Right? That's the root, the 3rd, and the 5th, right? Ted's adding this F sharp here. So, you know, how do you want to interpret it? You could interpret it as an E chord. You could interpret it as a G sharp minor augmented, which Ted has written in here. You want to be able to do both, honestly. Funny, Ted just gives us one moment of the key of E, and then he brings it back to C. Here we go. We're back to this neck of the woods. Linking it all up with that melody. G11, dropping the 11 to the open B string, and we can resolve. Ted's funny, why? So we went from E to C, now he's thrown us back into the key of E again. Who knows why, but I trust Ted. Same area, 6. Look at this. Great chord, F sharp minor 9, and then you have this move. Wonderful, so it's a little contrapuntal. And this one. This is some of the magic of Ted. These little things reveal a lot about how chords behave and interact. So following his melody, sort of emphasizing the melody, movement in the melody and the bass, and resolve. Thought I was in C again for a second. Let's do that one more time. 2, 3, 4. One more time we got. Beautiful. Now Ted's taken us back to the key of C. And you know, who knows why Ted did that, but maybe it's just because it's a good idea to do the same thing in distant keys, right? C to E, that's a bit of a distant harmonic leap, the key of C major then to the key of E major. Often I'll do things in fourths, moving in fourths, but sometimes it's good to move a sequence or a harmonic cycle or a melody in not the most obvious move, right? Do it in, do the tritones, do it in tritones, right? Do this in the key of C, then do it in the key of F sharp. Or, yeah, maybe a major third up and down, right? So C, then do it in the key of E, then do it in the key of A flat. And that's a helpful way to expand your compass. And of course, there's always perfect fourths and perfect fifths to take you all the way around the world. But Ted's taking us from C to E, key of C to key of E, key of C, key E. Where are we at now? Where are we at? So we're back to C and starting with this. Then D minor 9. And he has his end here. C6, 9. He's also recommending this. So G13 like so, raising to this. Lovely chord. This move, this. And Stretchy, but why not go for it? Yeah, that's a great chord. That's a major 9. An accidental embellishment. Let's do it in time. 1, 2, 3, and. One more time, and. One thing you'll have to consider when doing some of these chords with the X's, with a melody following, is consider your fingering and what will make it glide easily into that next shape. Like for instance, this G13, I had been holding it like so with my middle and ring, but I really should have that pinky on top, so it's I might hold it like this, pinky ring, so I can slide more easily. If I hold it with my middle and ring, as opposed to my ring and pinky, I kind of have, that's tough. That's tough. This is a lot easier, or this, right? Do one more. Back to E, Ted. The second is back to E. Once again, giving us a melody. I'll chill it out. This move. So you have bass motion and melody. This move, minor 9 chord, 13, my own little something on there. Okay, well, that's part of page 27 of Modern Chord Progressions. Well, now I'm just gonna write 1, 6, 2, 5, right? The more you hang with these, the more you can take them all over the place. Right, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1. All right, we'll end it there for today. See ya.